Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to my class today. Thanks for joining me. Let me know if you're watching with me and if you can hear me and who is with me. Um, Today I'm doing a class which I haven't done for a little while. So it's my online class and I'm going to start it back up. It's going to be a regular feature on it. So this is a little bit different to my Facebook Live, which I have on a Wednesday every week, but I will be changing days with this. So you'll get it on different days so everyone can enjoy it. Um, so I will tell you how this runs. It'll run pretty much in the same way I run my in-person classes, so you can um, get the same sort of feel as how it goes. Um, so just as a little introduction, my name is Rochelle and I'm from Stamping Flair. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'm based in Melbourne. So you can order with me anywhere in Australia. Um, and join my team. All the good things. If you want a catalogue, I can send it anywhere in Australia. I have PDF tutorials available, and those can be purchased globally. So for today, how I'll run it, I've got 4 cards that I'm going to be making, and it'll take about an hour and a half, maybe a little longer, just depends, maybe a little less. I've pretty much cut everything and prepared everything. So it'll, I'm not going through the whole process, but, and I'll show you the kits, what you'll be, if you order, how you can get it. So if you place an order of $90 with me between today and Tuesday, so today's the 19th, so and the 23rd, and that's what I put, so that's Tuesday. So if you place an order of $90 with me, um, using that horse code, you are going to get, firstly, you will get from Stamping Up, you'll get to choose a Sale-A-Bration reward because it's Sale-A-Bration. So that's until the 29th of February. Every $90 you order, you will get to choose a Sale-A-Bration reward. But what I will do is when you order with me over the next 5 days, I'm going to include this kit to make 4 cards. So this is exactly what you will be getting. Um, um, the 4 card kits with everything, like any embossing, any die cutting. Um, there will be no stamping, so you because as per policy we're not allowed to do that. You'll get the designer series paper, you'll get the envelopes and embellishments. I haven't put that, embellishments and ribbons also will be included. So whatever I'm doing in the class, you will get that. You can substitute with any stamps you have, or you can purchase anything that you like to make this. So I'll be using a variety of stamps today. You'll get card bases, all the card stock. So those kits are going to come through to you if you place an order of $90. If your order bumps up to $150, I will also include with that kit a full pack of this Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. So this is valued at $14. You're going to get this. You're going to get the kit. You're also going to be able to choose a Sale-A-Bration reward. You'll also get, with the orders over 90 as well, my 2 tutorial bundles. That's over 50, nearly 60 tutorials. So that's how the class will work. When you place that order as well of 90, I will send you the PDF tutorial to create the 4 cards. So you're going to get a PDF tutorial. So that is that will be available. If you want to purchase the tutorial by itself, it's $16, and that will be also available to purchase. Okay, so that's just a bit of a rundown how that's working. I did want to show you my retreat cards. The summer retreat in the mail, excuse me, This is going to be interesting. My voice is giving way before we even start. Closes tomorrow, so I will just flip the camera around and you can have a look at the cards that we'll be making. So this is a kit you will get in the mail. It's using the painted lavender suite. Hi Krista, good morning. How are you? All right, so these are the cards. You will get the kit to make this. Now you will get over $50 of product in your retreat, and I'll throw in some gifts as well, and you will get that registered or in track postage. The event is $100. It does not include stamps or stamped images or anything like that. It does include a PDF tutorial for all 8 cards. So you'll get the designer series paper, which you'll have to cut. I'll provide all the extra bits and pieces. So that closes tomorrow. So if you want to order the retreat, and if you want to substitute those products, you can, or you can get the perennial lavender products, you can. All right, so getting on to today's cards, let me show you what we're going to make, and we'll get on to the card making straight away. So that's card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 4 pretty cards. They're all different, and I just wanted to give you a bit of variety, and I hope you enjoyed. Please chat with me, ask me any questions as we go along. I'm going to put these away, and let's work on these things one at a time. So basically, whatever I pull out of the envelope, you're going to get in your kit, and you will also get the ribbons, etc., and the embellishments in there. So this first card, I'm just going to pull out my bits and bobs. Thank you, Krista. So they're probably a bit more on the quicker side to make, which is good. Just gives you a bit more, some quick make cards. And I hope you find some like tips that you can use along the way. So basically you need Bubble Bath and Lost Lagoon. Let me try and pull that up a bit. And thank you so much for spending the morning with me while we are stamping away. So in your kit, you will get a Bubble Bath card base. So I'm mixing the new stamps with some annual catalog products as well. So this is the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, and this will all be embossed for you in your kit. This is the Softly Sophisticated bundle. This bundle is an embossing folder and a stamp set. It's free with a $180 order during Sale-A-Bration. So this is like a tier 2 purchase. So if you want to place an order for $180, you can choose this. I mean, it is your choice what you want to choose or what you want to select. So that's the good thing with that. All right, so we'll get our ribbon. All right, so the first thing I am going to do is get this piece. I was trying to find a full glue, and I don't know how these glues are. Let's see. And I was rushing around, and I've got like 6 bottles of glue in front of me, trying to work. Hopefully something has a bit of glue. So to you'll get these two pieces. I will lay this down. I'm not gluing it down. I'm just laying it down there, placing it there. And then I'm sort of working out. So you get a bit of a bigger piece where it has to go. And I'll add a bit of glue on one side. So it allows me to place it or position it right at this. And the reason I've given you extra there on the white is so that you can attach your ribbon. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, my name is Rochelle, and I'm based in Melbourne. So just where you see that join, put some double-sided tape on the back. Just press it down. It just helps with getting that backing off. Now, I will give you the ribbon as well. So we're just going to attach the ribbon. Let me shed some light on that. Okay. I'll give you enough ribbon for this, don't worry. This is a 3-pack ribbon from the annual catalogue. It's got lemon lolly, bubble bath. And I think it's Asia afternoon. It's a nice blue. So now we can glue that on. And normally I don't put in the center, but because there was a join, I'm just going to sneak in some glue there. That's a pretty color with the white, isn't it? So we've got our base done. Now we've got I've die cut. You'll get all this in your kit. This is the everyday details dies, right? This is a good one in the mini catalogue. Great little dies. I've used it a lot. So I'm just going to get my stamps ready. So this Softly Sophisticated, I said it's a free with a $180 order. So these Sale-A-Bration products are not available for sale. They are a free earn. So that's the only way you can get it. And Sale-A-Bration runs through 29th of February. For some reason, I was going to tell you November. No, in February. So, let's go. I'm using Lost Lagoon as my leafy color. Let me just pull that out from under there. I did that. Use your piercing mat. If not, I've just got the book under, so it's a bit of padding. And then, so there's this little image, just to line it up. There's a little like a bud there, which you can see. It goes in that little section there, and this flower goes in there. So that's probably the best way to line it up. This one kind of sits in the middle of nowhere, because I also was wondering what was going on. Alright, that's good. Now I am going to bring in some Wink of Stella. You know, I forget about Wink of Stella sometimes. I don't use it as much as I probably should. This is a shimmer pen and it dries really quickly. So that's what's good, you know, sometimes. Just give it a shake. It's a clear shimmer. I'm just going to add it to my flower. I'll bring it up close so you can see. It's a very fine shimmer. Just if you want a bit of sparkle. You may struggle to see it on camera, but we'll try. I don't know, it may be tricky, maybe. It's a bit of a tricky one to see. It's very, very fine. Just see if I add a bit more, whether you can see it. But it's subtle, so it's not in your face kind of glimmer. And what I like is that it dries really quick. But trust me, it is there. Now this is just the Stylish Shapes dies. Now, if you haven't got that, you need it, because it's one I use all the time, no matter what I have, I'm using it. So just glue that together. These are sort of your essential, I would say, dyes and things like that. Okay, let me break open a pack of new dimensionals. I've got little ones, not big ones. Bring in our card. Okay, and we'll do that there. For a sentiment, I've taken the hello there. I really like the font in this. It's a nice little set. I'm gonna stamp it in Lost Lagoon. So you will get these two pieces as well for your sentiment. So today's class, you will get it with $90 order placed by Tuesday. So you have until Tuesday, the end of Tuesday. I don't mind. You can place it at 11:55 p.m. It doesn't worry me. Orders over 90, you will get the card kits for all 4 cards sent to you from me. And orders over 150, you will get a free pack of embellishments, which I'll show you. We'll be using it later. So I'm going to cut in a banner and just tail that. And then I'll do the same with this. Now, for the life of me, I always forget this. This is some sort of shimmer pack. You get 5 colors. This this one, like a berry burst and a night navy. So you get 5 colors in there. But with shimmer, it's a 1 sheet each, but you don't use a lot in. I don't use a lot in one heat. So, like I'll be using it as accents. So I'm going to use some mini dimensionals just to pop this up. So this is a little bit different for me, where I would normally stick that onto that, but instead I'm popping this up on dimensionals onto the back banner. And then I will stick, glue that back banner down. So like that, right? But before I do that, I have to stamp it. No harm done. Just because I like a bit of extra. So just do a little bit. You can stamp full and just off. Just a little bit something. You can even use the little flower. Just to add a bit of detail on that. Now we can glue this. A boy, you'll get about, normally I give about 30 centimeters for the boy, so you'll be able to tie a neat boy. You can either place your order online or you can contact me to place your order. If I don't answer my phone, it's just that I may be out or something, just leave me a message. That's fine, or you can send me a message on Facebook or whatever. That's fine too. Or email me. But just if you email me, just make sure I've got the email. Just text me. You know, sometimes things disappear and I'd hate for you to miss out. And I'm just adding another glue dot under just to make sure that doesn't move around. For the inside of the card, I might just add these flowers just on the side in and on the envelope, just to add something. It's not much, but it just adds a little bit there. All right. Just a little border. All right, so that's our first card done. Nearly. We forgot embellishments. Lucky I have my sample. I can't forget embellishments. So these are tinsel of gems in the 4-pack. You get 4 different colors, if I can get it out. These will all be included in your little kit. So it's just like you coming to one of my in-person classes, all included. All right, there you go. One down. I'll keep that there so we can have a look at that later. I will just get myself my stamps cleaned up so that we can have some blocks ready. Others, you know, you run out of blocks. I have a few, but then I tend to run out. I'll keep that there for, it's like my background music. Keep that there for you to look at while I clean. Hi Fiona, thanks for joining. I'll go back in and give them a proper clean later. But for now, this will do. Oh. I need a little fairy cleaning in between. Oh, you know how they have it on a TV set? People come and clean all the little, you know, when the people are cooking, they come and clean in between. I need that. All right, next card is this one. A little lavender with DSP one. That's that. So in your kit, you will get the basic white card base. You will get this die cut piece. You will get the DSP. You will get another die cut piece that's embossed. You're going to get a piece to stamp on. You're going to get a ribbon. We are using the Filled with Happiness stamp set. And this coordinates with the Modern Oval Punch. It's a great little stamp set. You've got some, it's nice and simple, but it's got some fantastic sentiments to use on your cards and simple coloring and things. So, good little set. So first, quite an easy card to do. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp on this. So you will also get the PDF when you make the purchase. You will get the PDF as well with all the measurements. Now I didn't tell you the measurements for the previous card. I'm sorry. So the previous card, it was a basic mat of 10 by 14.3. Sorry, not that. So you had this little bit was 8 by 14.3 for the DSP and 4 by 14.3. The rest were just die cuts, so it's pretty easy. So with this one, you've got a basic white card base, and your Highland header is going to be 10.5 by 11.5. Your basic white piece is 10.5 by 2 centimeters. And then you've got a basic white piece, 4.5 by 6.5, and that's just for stamping. Now, you don't need to remember any of that. If you're ordering, I will send you the tutorial. So I'm inking this up with Tuxedo Black. Let's ink it up well. I'm gonna stamp it right there. And then I'm going to stamp it again on the basic white. Then we'll punch it out to center it. Now you could use that if you wanted on a card, just for something a bit different, so you get that aperture kind of look. And we're going to color this in. With stamping blends, I've got daffodil on, let me see. Is it lemon lolly? It is lemon lolly, Highland heather, and Lost Lagoon. So I'm sort of keeping the same tones of the other card. I'll go with light Lost Lagoon. Color all those leaves. It's an easy image to color, so it'll be quick. These are good quick cards for to make in bulk as well. Please, I'm going to zoom in, but please remind me if I don't zoom out again. Sometimes I forget. I'm going to, this is optional. I am adding a little bit of shading, just because it's what I like. But if you don't want to do that and you are short on time, don't do it. And I'll go back in with my light. So that was a dark I just used, just to blend it in a bit. Right. So then for the bird, I am going to use light Highland heather. I'm doing a fairly quick job here. And then I'll bring in the dark Highland heather. Just to add a bit there. Then we'll go in that way. Just a bit of shading. Bring back my light. Okay. Now what I did with this, I'll go with lemon lolly, but I'm probably going to do it a little bit different to my original. That just looks a bit like Daffodil Delight, a bit dark, but it's not. This light Highland heather. I think I wanted it more I wanted it more purple than the previous one was more yellow. And now here, I'm going to cover these with gems, but I'm just going to just go over it in case some don't get covered. So I'm just using dark. All right, so that's done. Now what I will do is stick this on with dimensionals. So we'll pop them up. Just stick that down. All right, now to assemble the card. So let's just glue that up the top. So this is the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper, or Painted Lavender Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to glue that, but I'm not going to glue that. I'm going to put this first. When I did my sample, I had glued it all down, and then I decided, oh, I think I need a white bit. So I had to take it off, and then I added the ribbon as an afterthought. And the glue gun, the heat gun helps. Ribbon, where are you? Put these away. I don't need that. All right, so this is Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon. And you will get that in your kit. So I'm gonna a bit off there with my cutting, but it is okay. It'll get covered with the ribbon. See what I did yesterday? I just reused that piece of cardstock. Oh my goodness, yesterday I I went to take a punch. Now I tell you now, I am not scared of spiders. I'm okay with spiders. So I saw this thing. When I lifted the punch, I thought it was linen thread, right? It was like this big bit of linen thread. I thought it was, and as I'm looking at it, I'm going, that's no linen thread. That is this massive spider, right? And I thought it was dead. But although I'm not scared of spiders, this one was like extra big. So I got Adrian and I said, can you go and get it? I'm not picking it up. So he's come and he's gone, it's not dead. It's alive, right? Lucky I didn't pick it up thinking it was this bit of linen thread or something. Far out, I've never seen it just fell. So we added that. Because it was sitting flat with, like, you know how like ribbon or thread gets all crushed up, just like that. It was being tricksy under my big punch. Rude. Now it's a bit low, my ribbon, and it's covering that only because I had glued that a bit, but it'll suffice. I know, I was like, ugh. And normally I'm the hero here, killing spiders. But not this one. So what's everybody doing today? Any plans? Crafting? So I've added again another glue dot under just to keep it in place. So what you could do here, there is a little leafy stamp there. Crafting and watching. Crafting and watching crafting, Fiona. That's what I like to do. So I'm gonna go stamp this in what is it? Lost Lagoon. Let's just stamp it in Lost. Oh, do we go Lost Lagoon? No, we'll do it in Tuxedo and we can colour it in. So just that. And we'll do the same on the envelope. There. Ha! Oops. That happens, guaranteed. If I do that, maybe I'll leave it. I'll have to work out something, but I don't want it, because then I have to give someone a broken, not a broken, damaged envelope. I'll have to think what to do there. Excuse me. All right. Now just a simple bit of colouring here. Don't worry, I won't throw it. I just have to work out something. Some grunge stamping at the back. I'll have to do it for my rock and roll set when I get it. Oh, just taking it easy, Krista. Take it easy. Okay, we're colouring that. And now for embellishments. No, I showed you those embellishments. Where are they? Oh, here they are. These are those Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, which you will get a full pack of, okay, if your order reaches $150. But if your order is over $90, I'm going to send you all the gems I use as well on this card. So, and yes, I'm using a few. I'm mixing and matching the colors a bit so that just a bit of variety. Why not? You know how you end up with lots of gems, you might as well use it, right? Okay, so we've got our second card done. How do you like that one? That's a nice, easy stamp set to work with. This one, sorry, I didn't mention that die. I'm assuming you mean that one, yeah? It's the basic borders dies. Let me see if I can show you what's in it. Yeah, I have used that one a lot. So you get in that different. So the one I've used is this one. You get that. You get like a cloud one, little scallopy one, or a couple of different diamond sort of shape. Not diamond. Why am I diamond? Yeah, it's like a triangular border. Couple of them. It's a good little one. So it's called Basic Borders Dies. And that's the one I used today. Next week, 20, what's the day? Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the Craft Alive Geeks show. So I'll be teaching classes there. So keep the days free, or so you can, because those classes are all free when you watch them live. So you need to hop on live to watch them free. Others, you need to have a subscription to watch those classes. I'll get my, I'll confirm times and let you guys know. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, I do share a free tutorial every week there. But I also, it's a good way to keep abreast of what's going on. That's if you miss things. Sometimes Facebook, it's heaps and heaps of stuff going on, so you can miss it. But yeah, that's a good way to keep things, I'll keep up to date. So number 2 card done. We're not too bad on time. We might get there. In sometimes you don't know how things timing wise. Card number 3 is this one. Our little bee. He's pretty cute. So in your kit, you will get a pool party card base. So remember, orders over 90 up till the 29th of Feb, you earn a free reward, free Sale-A-Bration reward. Plus you get anything every $90. So there's no limit. You get a sweet sorbet mat. You'll get a basic white mat. You'll get a die cut in pool party, and you'll get a die cut in basic white. Another sweet sorbet mat layer, and some designer series paper, and some paper for stamping. So that's in your kit. This is the Be My Valentine stamp set. Forget the Valentine if that's not your thing, but I think it's just a cute little set. You can mix with a birthday sentiment, love you. I mean, that could be anyone. But I think I'm going to be using this little flowers, all those little cute little images there to use. So on our little square, there's little hearts. So you just think of your stamp sets as other ways to use it. It might be geared for something, but you don't have to use it in that way. You can give it to a little grandchild or a child. Oh, I did forget to zoom out, didn't I? There we go. So I'm using Pool Party, and I'm going to stamp a little background on this. This is from the Stylish Shapes, the 2 squares. We'll start in the center and work outwards. And that's not how you do it. Okay. Ink up every time you step. Bring in my piercing mat because it's flatter. So the piercing mat is available in the online store. It's just good when you do use photopolymer stamps to give you a nice image. And yes, this one's a bit more full with flowers than my other one. Then I will stamp the sentiment while I'm there. And I did choose Love You. But where is it here? But like, if you want to do a little tag, put it in a kid's lunchbox or something. Just a little reminder, you know. It's nice to just remind people that they are loved. And because it's a lighter color, you can stamp your sentiment directly over. Okay. Now, on this piece, I am going to stamp the honeycomb. And I sort of kept it more muted with the pool party. Hi, Amanda. Great to see you. There is a method to the madness here. Okay. I think, by my understanding, not that your regular Joe is going to know that that point has to be towards the top. But really, I don't think anyone knows. Sometimes I have to Google when I don't know what colors to do, because we don't know everything. You're just gonna know. I'm not very cluey sometimes. So I'm just kind of creating a background like that, right? And maybe a little one there. And if it doesn't match up, don't worry about it. Oops, wrong way. Now, we'll get some Daffodil Delight. So by memory, I think this is Crush Curry, but I'm going with Daffodil Delight. And it doesn't matter. And I'm basically generally driven by, if I'm using a designer series paper, I'll go with the designer series paper. So when you're using a real blending brushes, you always start off the page. But if it's a really bright color, like a Daffodil Delight, I'll start off like getting most of the color off, and then I'll start very lightly on the side. And you're just bringing in that color. I look like I'm maybe pressing hard, but I'm not. Just build that color up. And you can bring it in. You can add more, but it just gives you a better blend. So there's a lot of ink on this brush. And the more you blend like that, you hold the brush like that, it's giving you more control with your on that brush. So now I'm bringing in a bit more depth at that right hand side. I had to bring in some blending, you know me, I just can't help myself. So just adding a little bit of color to that right side. And now I'm adding a bit extra there. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. Now we're going to glue these two together. So this mat is, let me tell you measurements. So that is 13.8 by 9.5 centimeters, that piece. Your sweet sorbet piece here is 13.8 by 5.5 centimeters, and the DSP is 13.8 by 5 centimeters. Now, you don't need to worry. If you are placing an order by Tuesday, you are going with me over any orders over $90, you're going to get the PDF tutorial. Then I'm going to glue that down. If you don't want to use such a big piece, now this is what happened to me in my sample, right? I ended up I cut short because I had planned something else. So I ended up with a piece about that size, but then I cut it in half and just used it on either side. But then you have to make sure it kind of is matching up on both sides, that it's flush. But this is just easier for me to do it like this. But this one is actually not one piece, it's two little pieces I've just put together. So you can, and this just covers that gap there. So you can do it like that too if you have two little bits. Fiona, you think you had to get the P-Man bundle? Don't you hate that? When people make you buy things. I think sometimes when you see a different, also a color palette, it can help sway. Because sometimes we see things in one color scheme, and then it's nice to see a bit different. Or maybe if you're not a brights person and you see something a little bit different, you go, oh, that's nicer. Thanks, Fiona. Good with the grandkids. Their grandkids would love making these. The bees, they love it. So we're just gluing that on there. Yeah. That's what we're doing, because for a minute I thought, oh, I forgot the ribbon. All right. Now we are going to stamp Mr. B. Oh, Miss B. All right. So we have got that. It's got a few components, this one. Lots of bits and pieces. So when you put your stamps away, make sure you count them. It's got eyes and stripes and bits and bobs. Look at all the little hearts, and easy to lose pieces in this one. Just like that penguin we had, that noise far out, that kept disappearing on me. So we're using, you're not into Valentine's stuff. I understand, yeah. I think the bee is, I think pairing it as a Valentine's is a bit tricky, but I think on its own, it's a good little one. So we'll stamp him there in Sweet Sorbet. So I'm again picking the colors off the paper. I'm using Tuxedo Black. Just get your head over. Sometimes it can be a little, one might be a little bit out, and yeah, that's okay. Now, eyes. You've got a variety of eyes, of facial features, I should say. So you've got that one. They're all pretty cute. This one looks a bit angry. I don't know. Just now we'll put it in the punch. So with the punches, you just press it halfway and it holds it in place once you have it aligned. And then, and I haven't got it aligned. And then punch out. The wink, yeah, no. It is so, looks like a real cheeky one. All right. Then I will add the wings. I'm just adding the outline. And which is that. And I'm going to stamp off with this. I just wanted a bit of a fainter, so it's not too bright. So that one, so it's a heart, but it's also wings, and even the little one actually, even though it's like a heart, it punches out. Let me show you. This, whatever they're called. So that punches out that, but it's, you get a heart. So put a little glue at the bottom. Just stick it down there. He's a happy chappy. Yeah, I'm a bit out there, but I'm okay. Let's go with it. When someone gets that card, they're just going to be smiling with the bee. It's like the cow, you know, you just can't help but smile when you antenna. And that sounds good. Antennaides. You know, they're like the cow. It just makes you smile. And that's what it is. It's just brings happiness. So I'm adding some tear and tape here just to add some ribbon. So this is in that bee suite. It is called, it's a bordered ribbon, and I think it's Poppy Parade. No, it's my Sweet Sorbet, it would be, I'm guessing. It has a bit of Poppy Parade look, but Sweet Sorbet. Yeah. Now I'll so today I am later on this afternoon going with Cassidy. We're going to Fountain Gate because she's got to look for a dress. She's got a work event on Tuesday. but they like have some sort of gala. That's the theme. So it's at Marvel Stadium. This is the end of year party, which they're having now because they were too busy in retail to have it at end of year. So they're having now. So she's got to find an outfit. What? Now, to make this more secure, I just make double insertion. I put these dimensionals and then one there. So just to be sure. To be sure. Yeah. Okay. And I'll tie a ribbon. So you're going to get this, again, in the packs, I will include ribbon and things like that so you can complete it. Yeah, so orders over 90, you're going to get the kit. But you need to place it before Tuesday, or by Tuesday. Tuesday, 11:59. So if you go like this, put your fingers in there and just tighten, it'll... And I always try, if it's a bit funny, I just like to put one under that so that it's just a little bit more secure and doesn't fiddle around. So now we're ready to glue this all together. Adding layers just makes it, it's not a hard thing to add a layer. It just makes it give more depth. Told you I don't know whether you heard me at the start. I was rushing around trying to find a full glue. Could I find one? No, but instead I had like six half glues on my table here. Hopefully one of them does work. Foolish, I should say. That's a bit better. So annoying when the other side might work. It's gonna come out in a rush, isn't it? See, number 3 down, I should have, told you I've got literally 6 here. Does not want me to finish this glue B card. Yes. When I get when I can't anymore, I just snip the top off. And then we stick that down. And I find, like, if you have like pool party, softens it. Like, I did look at using Daffodil Delight as the base. I just like the look of the pool party base. It just toned it down a bit. Now, embellishment wise, you will get one of these hearts. I don't know which one, but you'll get something from this pack. Just depends what I've got happening and what available. Maybe let's use a small heart. So for the inside of the card, I'm going to just maybe do some of these hexagons in the, or the honeycomb in the pool party, just so it matches up a bit. Yeah, Amanda, I just have like heaps of, and sometimes I put my little scissors or whatever down, and then I what I do is then I just, if it's just like beyond help, I will trim it completely. And then if it's like out of, like I can feel, I know some people who cut it and stuff like that, I can't be bothered. Just a little bit of interest there. You could even cut a honeycomb on there if you wanted. Right, that's done. Card number 3. So we've got one more to go. Hope you're enjoying it. So to recap, so far we have made this one, and this one, and this one. So you can go, if you missed any, you can go and rewatch it on replay and ask me any questions you have. As I said, this is how I run a class. You get it free with $90 order. You can purchase it, like purchase any products you want by Tuesday, and I'll send you the kit to make those cards, and orders of 150 will get the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems as well. So you will also get the PDF, so don't worry with measurements and things, writing it down if you're placing an order. I'll send that through. This one is a nice easy one, and I really like this stamp set. I think it might be a bit overlooked in the catalogue. This is Inspirational Sketches stamp set. And this is quite a quick card to make. Just uses your designer series paper, and I'll give you all that. So you would have seen some coloring I shared with you last week, or earlier this week. Goodness, I don't know what day it is. But thanks, Chris. I like the colors. But you don't have to do all that. Just very simple card. And another great way, if you have some bits and pieces of designer series paper, use it up and match your bird with it. Just change the colors. I'm using the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper there, and this is the Subtles range of 6x6 pack. There's a deco rectangle which I'll die cut for you, and this is for my inside of my card because it's a Night of Navy, and I will provide that for you. I've also punched out, and I'll show you the punch. This it's called a Heartfelt Hexagon Punch. So I've just punched out one from Basic White and one from Highland Heather. This is a good little stamp set because it's got like sentiments as well. And that's what I like. It's got it all. So we will be using Fresh Freesia, Moody Mauve, and some early espresso. You can use anything you like there. It doesn't matter. Just work with whatever. You can swap that Moody Mauve for Gorgeous Grape or anything. You can even use Light of Navy there. Wouldn't matter. Yeah. So we're going to ink up the full bird in Highland Heather. Take your Moody Mauve, a sponge dauber, and I'm going to add some shading to this bird. Then I had another sponge dauber. I'm trying to find my brown one. Sorry about my voice too, it's sounding so grating. Early espresso, just on the beak. You can use your markers, but I felt for this particular thing, it was a bit softer. Now, this part will probably not show on that punched out piece, but I'm just doing it anyway. I'm going to huff on it just just to activate it. It should be okay. And I'm just using my breath on that, but you normally do that with markers, but it shouldn't matter too much on this. So I'm going to stamp this. Right there. Okay, so it's a bit low, but that's okay. I'm just happy we can even try it a bit. Now if it's a bit I think I might just try it on the other side, see whether I can get a bit of a darker color. It just felt a bit light. And it's probably because my Highland Heather needs a little bit of ink on it. And we'll add a bit of definition here with Moody Mauve maybe. And that's the good thing, 2 sides of paper. And do the same thing. It's a quick technique, this, so easy. But you can do this with your markers, as I said. That's easy too. Sorry, I'm getting over there. Yep, that's better. That was worth the redo, wasn't it? You struggle a bit with mixing and matching color inspiration. If you I do share some inspiration every week, but you can also Pinterest, and just one thing you can do, Krista, I would say, is look through the Stampin' Up catalog. If you want some color inspiration, just go with that. Sometimes even I do that. If the designer series paper is a good place to start for color inspiration as well. If you take a pack of designer series paper, just that is enough to get you started, and then you just can go with it. And then just pick even an old Stampin' Up catalog. Even if it's an old color that we don't have anymore, you can substitute, and it's going to give you just lots of ideas. At least you can start with that. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. That is a bit funny. So I will cut another one. It must have been the end of a bit. Okay, just heartfelt hexagon. So I am going to trim this in half, and we're going to make a mat. Even I go to the catalog even for like sometimes if I've sort of just got no, you, where we say you lose your mojo, you just got no creative ideas, and that happens, and then I go there, and even to follow a sketch, or it just gives you a starting point with maybe a technique or something, or even just copy it as is. It doesn't matter. It will get you started. And then I've created a little mat layer. Now on this, there's this little, like a texture pattern. We'll stamp that around. And I just like doing it like that. Okay, just a bit like that. And then, now for this, we're gonna create a banner on the end. Just, if you have a banner punch, you can use that. It's easy enough to do this. I'll take my thank you for everything stamp. Yes, Siviana, you do that too. Just look at the DSP. It helps, doesn't it? Because you like Stampin' Up have done the hard work of matching colors or creating a color palette for you. Then you've also got all the coordinating embellishments and everything like that. No need to match. Then I'm stamping in Night of Navy. Now I'll glue this first, this rectangle. Gonna bump that up a bit, but we'll work with it. Just trim that edge. I'll give you the right measurement so you won't have to trim. But now we're going to fussy cut a flower this is from the Designer Series paper. So you'll get to fussy cut I will send you one and you can fussy cut it. It's not hard. This is the same designer series paper. And that's the other side. So this paper has like, I've used the black and white side too quite often. It's a good little, it's not a little pack, it's got quite a bit in it. But it's got a good range of colours too. So tomorrow is the last day for registration on the my summer retreat in a box. It's 8 cards using the perennial lavender suite. You do need the bundles there, but just hop on my blog, look under classes, and you will find out what you need to know, or you can contact me. You get, it's $100 posted to you. You get $50 of product plus some gifts, and all designs given to you with the PDFs. So we've got flower to our ribbon. This is the Night of Navy bordered ribbon. I hadn't used this in a while, and it was in my drawer, and I thought it may have retired, but it hasn't. I've actually got 2 rolls of it. I must have bought it for something, and alright, so I'm making my the bow part a little bit bigger because I want it to go under the flower. So just some dimensionals under the little bird. Bump him up there. Another dimensional there. But I'm going to first put my bow under. Just a glue dot to hold that together, and I'm putting the dimensional towards the bottom so it's not sitting on that bow as such. I might trim that a bit. That's okay. Now on my inside of the card, we'll just put some of that same sort of the background there. Thanks, Amanda, you like it? I don't know what color I'm using. I'm using Bubble Bar. It's okay, but But let's be finicky. It's very close. It's right next to each other in my cupboard, so they're friends. Fresh freezer. Right, and envelope. So I'm just tapering off a bit on the side. So I'll be doing these classes more regularly. I was doing it every month, but I'll probably be doing it more regularly. Had stuff for a while, but think just like to be able to catch up with you guys more often. So it should be fun. I'll just recap and show you all our cards we do today. So as again, I will run through what the class is. This is our first card we did, and the second one, and our B, and our inspirational sketches card. So you've got 4 cards. You will orders over $90 or $90 and above, placed by this Tuesday anytime, you will get the full kit, including envelopes, designer series paper, ribbons, whatever you need to create this card. Just no stamped images, so you can substitute with what you need for that, or you can purchase what you need. Bump up your order to 150, and I will include a full pack of this Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, which we used here. And here, which I forgot to add. Woo, you could add them here. And that's valued at $14. So you will get that as well. Plus your tutorial and all that. Plus my tutorial, 2 tutorial bundles, which gets over 50 tutorials easily. Normally it's close to 60. So that's your ordering special. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me. If I don't answer my phone, it's just that I'm busy, but I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So please don't get upset if I don't answer my phone. But I thank you for spending your time with me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to catch up with you on Wednesday, maybe before. I'm on holiday, so maybe I will hop on and do a live. But I hope you have enjoyed the cards. Please share the video if you have enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate your time. Enjoy your Friday, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely day. See you. Bye-bye.